What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are new, hi, I'm Janae. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. And in today's video, we'll be dealing with single for the holidays. I know that sometimes it can't be easy to be single during the holidays. I've been there for quite a while. And depending on where you're at in your life, these tips will be able to help you. So stay tuned and keep on watching. So let's get into tip number one. So you go to your family's house, and obviously you're going to have Christmas there or New Year's, and you get that aunt or that sister or brother that will ask you, why are you single this holidays? So some people has been going over it and saying every time someone asks you a question, you drink a glass of cool drink or juice or wine or whatever it is that you drink. And I think that might not be a way to go, because eventually you're going to need to have an answer at some point. So I would suggest that every time someone asks you, why are you single, or you haven't met anyone, why haven't you met anyone yet, I would rather tell them, I'm enjoying being single right now, and I'm okay being single right now. And you kind of have to say it in a bold way, because people can pick up when you are like, you know, like iffy about it, or you're like not really confident in what you're saying, or you don't really believe what you're saying. Or you can also tell them that you're taking a break from dating for now, you know. So then that kind of just puts a lid on it, instead of having to take a drink every time, or looking away, or getting into an argument, or like just getting seriously annoyed when someone always asks you that question. And they kind of always going to ask you that question every year. So if you're still single the next year, it's kind of something that's not going to go away. So unless a person doesn't come to your gatherings, you're probably going to have to answer that question. So I would just say, look, I'm taking a break from dating right now. So, you know, and that kind of just seals the deal, instead of having to avoid the question. And answer it boldly. It's okay to be single. It's not a disease. It's not, you know, a bad thing. The second tip I would say is to change your mindset. Like, you don't have to be negative about being single. It doesn't always have to be like a whole gloomy situation about saying, oh my word, why am I alone? I feel so lonely and sad. It doesn't have to be that. Nobody really said that you have to be in a relationship because it's holiday time. I don't know who started that whole thing. Because like, if you can remember back when you were a child, you weren't thinking about dating, you weren't thinking about guys, you weren't thinking about being in a relationship or getting married. You weren't thinking about any of those things. All you thought about was having fun. And that is the most important part. If you can switch your mind from this whole negative, I don't have a date, or I don't have a boyfriend type of thinking, and you're switching it to making sure that you absolutely have fun this holidays, then you would absolutely like glide through this holidays, and it's not going to be a whole sorrowful, sad, woe me kind of situation. You are going to enjoy it, and you will see things in a different light, and that is the most important thing. Another thing I would say is try to spend some time watching funny videos, because what we normally do is, if you are single, and especially if you're living by yourself, you will end up watching romantic Christmas movies, and that is like the worst thing that you can do. So please, as far as it is possible by you, do not watch romantic movies during this holiday time. It's not going to end well for you. I know it didn't end well for me at some point in time, and it wasn't a nice experience, because you always get soggy and you like miss your ex, and sometimes you end up you know, going back, and that's not what you want. You know why it broke off, and you know why you left sometimes, if that is the stage where you're at. But if you're not getting over an ex and you've been single for a while, then try to make a list of what you're going to watch. There's absolutely nothing wrong, because sometimes people look at movies like it's almost like just for single people. But then, hello, when you get married, you still watch movies. When you are with your friends, you guys still go to the movies. Like, movies doesn't have to be for single people. It's not something that's like, oh my word, that is like for the loners. No, movies are still fun, and it's an absolutely fantastic thing to enjoy your time with. If you liked the video this far, don't forget to click subscribe and hit the like button, and leave a comment down below if there's anything that you have done this far, or that you feel that I could probably have added to the video, or what your suggestions may be for things that you can cope with, or how to deal with being single during the holidays, depending on where you're at in your life, so that you can join me and not miss out on any other videos. So another tip for you would be to treat yourself. So over the holidays, just book yourself a mani and a pedi. Go for a nice massage. Go for window shopping if you haven't gotten paid yet. And then later go and do some nice shopping for yourself. Do your hair. Like, just treat yourself. Like, absolutely just have fun. Thank your body for carrying you throughout the year and all its hard work. So I would say definitely treat yourself over the holiday period as well. Another tip I would say is to throw traditions in the bin. Honestly. And don't lose me on this one. I'm not being disrespectful to traditions. If you are like a tradition fanatic, I mean, for me, like, I've always been like a tradition girl. Like, I love our family gatherings, and you know, it's like a thing, and if you don't go, it's like this. I used to make it this big deal, you know, until I got a family of my own, like my kids and my husband. And I mean, like, now we get to create our own little things, and our own way of doing things and our own traditions. Yes, my family's there and I absolutely love them, and it's fantastic. Like, going to a family thing, it's not nice depending on how your family is. If everyone is going to talk about your life and beings and why you are single, or it's probably how much they loved your ex-boyfriend and you messed everything up, why would you go there? Like, why would you go and put yourself through that kind of day? I mean, it's your time to enjoy yourself as well as theirs. So why would you choose to go sit in a company where everyone's going to ridicule you? It's not like, it doesn't make sense. So you are allowed to say no. You are an adult, so just say no. If you don't want to go, don't go. My other tip that I would give you is to say, go to events. There are a lot of events happening around you during this time of year, and usually Facebook even helps you quite a bit. So if you go onto Facebook, and they normally give you like an events tab as to see what is happening. Like by us in Cape Town, in Western Cape, like Kirstenbosch Gardens, they've got some carols by candlelight, they've got some live bands. There's like a lot of things, and you will also meet people there. You know, you don't know who else is there. Are like tons and tons of people that's actually lonely and that's single and alone. So you're literally not the only one. So if you keep an open mind and you go to events as well, don't keep on saying no to everything or to every invite, but allow yourself to go out there. Sometimes I know you don't want to be like the fifth person. Like, I remember I used to go out with my friend and her husband, and oh my word, it was like a thing. I actually never realized that we were doing this for such a long time, that it's the three of us going everywhere. It's weird. I was always the one that was the fifth wheel, or the third wheel in our case, and it's not nice. So I definitely know how it feels. Like having lunch or something, it should be something that they should be doing alone, and I'm like always there because she was like always sad, and like she always felt sad for me. You know, so she kind of always dragged me along everywhere. Like, I met my husband at an event, so you don't know who you will meet. Don't always say no to every event or to every invite that someone invites you to, because you don't know who you will meet there. If there's any of my other videos that you haven't checked out yet, as in how to not be insecure, or how to stop being needy, or how to stop dating losers, please check out any of my other videos, and I'll catch you on the other side.